Hi there. This is Doug Campbell, and I'm here with Nina Johnston, the owner of Mangos Marley, a coastal cafe right here in downtown Dunedin. So, Nina, what inspired you to come to Dunedin?
My husband and we lived in Oldsmar for quite some time. Right after we got married, we were in Oldsmar, and we found ourselves coming down to Dunedin like every weekend, and just enjoyed the small town feel of it in the restaurants and just like the community and culture. So in 2014, we had our girls were 3 and 4. We just decided to move here from Oldsmar, so not too far, but you know, pretty close.
And why did you decide to open a restaurant?
It was always a dream of our hearts for a long time. Graham and I met at a Chili's, and so we met at a Chili's in Carrollwood, and he was the manager and I was the server, and we enjoyed working together. And so you know, after we got married, he started a business, I started a career as a flight attendant, and we sort of went our own ways for about 15 years, and then there was a dream to start working together again. And so we were in the industry before, and he said, well, the only way that he would work in a restaurant is if he owned it. And so, and I thought, well, what better way to work together? And so we started this.
Oh, that's awesome. And the downtown location of Dunedin was just ideal for you to open your own restaurant.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
So what do you like best about being downtown?
The community, yes. I didn't know, we were always, we would come down and we would be patrons of many of the other businesses, and we would meet, you know, some people, but we found that once we opened, we just met like so much of the community, and it's been a huge blessing for us, just getting to meet everybody who actually lives here, but also, you know, the snowbirds who come down as well.
Yeah, the snowbirds come, and they do spend some money, don't they?
Yes, they do.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially, but this summer, specifically the locals have really carried us through the summer, and it's been wonderful, just like getting to meet everybody. And they'll come, some locals will come 2 or 3 times a week, you know, just to come and hang out, if not, you know, just for a glass of wine or a beer. Doesn't have to sit down and eat, but just come and chat with us.
Oh, that's
check
nice.
in.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, I brought my granddaughter yesterday. We had a great sandwich, and she said she'll be bringing her friends back.
Good.
So that's all good. It will be back.
Good. That would be wonderful.
And I love your mango mayo.
Yes.
That's
spicy
really good.
mango mayo. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the food.
So it's coastal inspired. We call it coastal inspired because we just wanted to take flavors from the different islands and, you know, water. So, and I'm part Cuban, so we kind of, we call it Coastal Cafe, but it's kind of a little bit Cuban inspired as well. I grew up in Key West.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. And my family, our family goes back 6 generations down there, and so we started with a couple of recipes from my grandmother's, specifically the black beans and then the ropa vieja. So, and there were 2 different grandmothers, so both Cuban as well. And so we started with the base for that, and then my husband just kind of like developed the recipes around it. So some of our most popular items are like the Cuban bowls and the Bahama bowl, and you know, the rice and we start with the base of the rice and the black beans, and then add protein to it, and we make fresh pico, and we add mango, and you know, get a little bit of the sweet and the spicy in there with that spicy mango mayo. And so yeah, so it's just, you know, we've started bringing in now fish, and we have our crab cakes now, and we have lots of sandwiches, a lot on Cuban bread, so they're hot in the crust. And so yeah, we just wanted like a coastal vibe, whatever kind of that means.
Oh,
you know,
it's cool.
island inspired.
It's very
Cuban
nice
inspired.
and light and bright in
Yeah.
here, too. I love it.
Thank you. Thanks.
Have you had any funny incidents since you've opened?
Oh gosh, you're putting me on the spot. I don't know. I wouldn't say
Or unusual?
funny, unusual. No, not really. I mean, we just like there's a lot of fun that happens. I don't know if we had any like funny.
Just good people coming in?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
My favorite. Okay, so I'm very basic with my appetite, but or with my cuisine. The most of what I have is the grilled cheese sandwich.
What's wrong with that if it's a good
It's
grilled
comfort.
cheese?
It's comfort food, and it reminds me of my childhood. And so it's on Cuban bread, and we put 3 different cheeses on there, and it is delicious. It's hot, it's pressed, it's cheesy, it's warm. It's so good.
All right, you got to come in and try the grilled cheese.
No, we'll yes, grab the grilled cheese, but also, you know, there's the bowls are just like the most popular, just because they're just so flavorful, and the ropa vieja too is a comfort as well, because it's what my grandmother made me when I was young.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The Cuban's pretty good too.
Yeah, yeah.
So is there anything you especially like about just being in Dunedin in general?
Yeah, we just enjoy the small town feel, I think, of it. It feels like now that we're ingrained in it, it definitely has that small town feel. And I actually just saw, you know, one of the managers at Pisces walking to work and yelled out the window, you know, to her, you know, just saying hi. And it's like those type of things that, you know, makes you feel good that you know other local businesses, and getting to enjoy their company and their experience, you know, who's gone a little bit ahead of us. And we hang out with the owners of Hopscotch Cafe a lot, and
that's nice.
Yes, and friends with CUNY's, the CUNY brewery.
I know CUNY.
Yeah, so it's been wonderful. We bring our kids down here. Our kids, you know, roll the streets sometimes. You know, they work and they'll grab their tips and go down to Strakens or Strawhans. I can't remember how to pronounce that.
Close enough. Everybody knows it's the ice cream
right.
shop.
And we'll go get some ice cream, and yeah, so it's just been fun to like be enthralled in this downtown area.
That's great, and we're so glad you're here.
Good.
The food is
Thank
good,
you.
and we hope a lot more people will discover it. 506 Main Street, downtown Dunedin.
Yes, absolutely.
See, it was a real pleasure talking with you.
Same.
And it was a real pleasure having sandwiches yesterday.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad they were delicious.
They were. Well, thank you.